Imagine waking up one day as just an ordinary person, going about your life, unaware that you're about to be part of something much bigger than yourself. That's exactly what happened to a young woman named Esther. Her story is about courage, destiny, and standing up for what's right, even when it's terrifying. Let's begin. Our story takes place in ancient Persia, where King Xerxes ruled over a powerful empire. One day, after a disagreement with his queen, Vashti, he decided he needed a new queen. But not just anyone. He held a massive search, bringing the most beautiful young women from across his kingdom to the palace. And among them was a young Jewish girl named Esther. She was kind, intelligent, and beautiful. But she had a secret. No one in the palace knew she was Jewish. Her cousin Mordecai, who had raised her, warned her not to reveal her identity. Not yet. When Esther met the king, something incredible happened. Xerxes was drawn to her. He saw something special: her grace, kindness, and strength. And just like that, she was crowned Queen of Persia. But Esther had no idea that her greatest challenge was yet to come. Meanwhile, Mordecai overheard a plot to assassinate the king. He quickly sent word to Esther, who warned the king, and the plan was stopped. But an even greater danger was brewing. Enter Haman, the king's most powerful advisor. He was arrogant, ruthless, and full of pride. And worst of all, he hated the Jewish people. One day, he ordered everyone to bow before him. But Mordecai refused. This made Haman furious. And instead of just punishing Mordecai, he decided to destroy all the Jews in the empire. Haman tricked the king into signing a law, a decree ordering the destruction of all Jewish people on a set date. Imagine the fear and panic. An entire people doomed. Unless someone stood up for them. But who? Mordecai sent a message to Esther saying, "Do not think you will be safe in the palace. If you stay silent, help will come from somewhere else. But maybe, just maybe, you were made queen for this very moment." Esther had a choice: stay silent and stay safe, or risk everything to save her people. But there was a problem. Persian law was clear. No one, not even the queen, could approach the king without being summoned. If she went to him without permission, she could be executed. But she didn't back down. She asked all the Jews in the kingdom to fast and pray for 3 days. And then, dressed in her royal robes, she took a deep breath and stepped into the throne room. For a moment, time seemed to freeze. Would the king welcome her? Or would this be the end? But then, the king extended his golden scepter. Esther was safe, but she didn't rush to beg for her people. Instead, she invited the king and Haman to a royal banquet. And then, another one. Finally, at the second banquet, she spoke. "My king, if I have found favor in your eyes, please spare my life and the lives of my people." The king was shocked. "Who would dare do such a thing?" he asked. Esther turned to Haman. "It is Haman!" The king was enraged. Haman was removed from power, and the Jewish people were saved. The king issued a new law, allowing them to defend themselves, and instead of being destroyed, they stood victorious. And Esther? She remained queen, a woman who risked everything to save her people. And that's why, to this day, the Jewish people celebrate Purim, remembering Esther's bravery and the moment when one woman's courage changed history. But this story isn't just about the past. It's about all of us. Sometimes we face moments where we must choose: stay silent and safe, or stand up for what's right, even when it's scary. Because maybe, just maybe, we are where we are for a reason. And when that moment comes, will we have the courage to stand?